Hi there. How you doing?
I'm good. There was an understanding that the protest would be on the side of the...
Oh, I'm not a protester, ma'am. I'm David Menzies with Rebel News. Say, how many males pretending to be females do you have in this institution?
I have no response.
You have no response? What do you think about women, real biological women like you two, who are at risk?
On the sidewalk, please, sir. It's fine. You can talk all you want on the sidewalk. And
What harm are we doing here on this
private property?
Okay, then. Well, we're not springing out anyone, but why don't you have anything to say about males falsely passing themselves off as females and engendering real women like you two?
No comment.
No comment. Why can't you comment on that? I mean, you are with this institution, are you not?
If you could go to the side of the institute on the curbside, that would be great.
Is the reason for no comment is that if you speak out against transgenderism, will you be fired or disciplined? Is that why you won't comment? No comment. Do you not think that this is an egregious thing against the health and safety rights of women in this institution?
No comment, sir.
No comment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi there.
So I was just called by the person that's manager here, and they know you were coming. You had a conversation with them. There was a small complaint that someone with a camera and a microphone might have gone onto the property. So their concern is the privacy of the people inside the institution. No problem with everybody being here. You have the right to do what you're doing here, but they just ask that nobody actually go onto the property, if that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Say, officer, if I can, I'm David Menzies with Rebel News. What do you think about biological males being put in the same penal institution as biological females?
Unfortunately, you're going to have to phone headquarters and talk to the media relations department. So
you don't have an opinion on that yourself, sir?
I can't give you an opinion, but the media relations department can certainly help you with that.
It's for one last thing. If I do get arrested for trespassing, I want to declare to you, Officer Hand, that I right now identify as a female, and if I'm found guilty, I want to be incarcerated in that building. Is that okay?
Well, this is a federal prison, sir, and nobody said anything about getting arrested today.
Okay, but if I do, I want to be known as a female as of this moment.
Sir, you have the right to do whatever you want.
Apparently so.
Well, there you have it. You can be whoever you want in a women's prison. That is a shocking report. There's a lot of funny parts to it. I got to say, I laughed. But some absolutely appalling parts of that report by David Menzies talking about men merely identifying as a woman and going to women's prisons. Where was this protest that you were at? This was a protest outside a women's prison.
Yes, this was in Kitchener, Ezra, and I think it was their third protest that these women have staged. And it's not just women, it's their allies. There were men there. There was a member of the transgender community there, by the way, in case anyone thinks this is some kind of transphobia taking place. And it is a horrible story in that until about 5 years ago, if you wanted to get into a female institution as a male, you had to go through the surgery, the hormones, the whole enchilada. Then somebody raised this question to Justin Trudeau at one of these town halls, and he thought it was a good idea. And as I understand it, without any consultation, with the prison people, with inmates, with women's groups, it was ramrodded through in a bill that if you merely identify...
That is just another way of saying you're a girl.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I just got to throw in a really quick clip. This is from South Park, which is one of the funniest cartoons on TV. It's an adult cartoon. This was meant as a joke a few years ago. It's not even a joke anymore. It's Randy the Macho Man Savage identifying as a woman in a strong woman cut. Look at this.
And have you actually ever met Heather Swanson?
No, I've never competed against her before, no.
She's not exactly your average trans athlete.
Well, what is an average trans athlete? Honestly, I find that kind of bigoted, David.
Okay. Heather Swanson is actually joining us now. Miss Swanson, how does it feel to be competing today?
I can't tell you how free I feel now that I've started identifying as a woman. Now that I can compete as female, I'm ready to smash the other girls.
You know what? That's not even funny anymore, David, because that's what it is. You can have a beard, you can have all your wedding tackle, and you just say, I'm a girl, and in you go.
You know, Ezra, I didn't know you were going to throw to that clip. Several months ago, my sons, who are huge South Park fans, said, Dad, you have to watch this episode with us. We'll watch it again. And when South Park is on, I agree. When they're on, they are supernova.
Yeah.
And I sat through this, and I did not laugh once, much to the surprise and chagrin of my sons. And I said, guys, this is not parody anymore. This is reality.
Yeah. There's some books you read them and you say, I wish I read this 20 years ago because I can tell this is really funny 20 years ago, but now it's happened. It's not even fiction anymore.
Exactly.
You know, there's some movies that are so ahead of their time that when you finally get around them, you say, yeah, well, where's the point there? I want to show you, I want to show our viewers another clip from your video to hear from one of these advocates about, because you may think that, no, come on, how bad can it be? Well, take a look for yourself.
I don't even know how to. I lived with one of them in my unit for about 6 months, and to witness how I will not call him a woman because he was not. How he victimized women throughout the compound over that period of time absolutely floored me, disturbed me. He sexually assaulted a woman in my house when we were there.
And when I first got here, I was told right away by some of the women to watch out for a certain prisoner. And I said, wait, we have men here? And they're like, yeah, we do, but you're not allowed to call them men and you have to use she, her pronouns. That was the beginning of when I realized that we were supposed to lie and go along with things and just remain silent. That same person was sexually harassing multiple women on compound. I experienced it. Several of my friends experienced it. And we all just stayed quiet about it because we thought that because we were criminalized and in prison, that it was our fault for being here in the first place and we deserved what happened to us.
So are these prisoners, ex-prisoners, friends and family of women who are on the inside?
Yes, some of them were ex-cons, Ezra, but even so, they don't deserve to do their time in an environment of danger. We've been told always it's public safety is paramount. For goodness sakes, that's what they say about all these lockdown restrictions.
Yeah.
It's for the public good. Mm-hmm. How is it that you're putting dangerous male offenders, and I'm not making this up, Ezra, murderers, rapists, pedophiles, into an environment with women who are serving their time?
That's an excerpt from my daily show, The Ezra Levant Show. Every day I do a monologue on the news of the day, then I interview an interesting guest, and then I read my hate mail. You gotta subscribe. Go to rebelnews.com.